We're thrilled to get a grant to support our Great Kindness Challenge this year. And it helps us to get all the supplies and tools for each of the Carlsbad Public Schools, which is amazing. So we give all the schools checklists, the Acts of Kindness checklist, and other supplies for the week of the Great Kindness Challenge. And then this year, we're also doing a huge community kickoff event, which is happening on Saturday, January 20th. We're really excited about this because we are going to be revealing a large collaborative art project that we did with all the schools. We're creating a Kindness Matters art installation that will be a landmark along I-5. And it was because of this grant that we're able to host this big kickoff event and to unite all of the Carlsbad schools together. So it really has enabled us to have the time and the resources to make Carlsbad the kindest city in the world. The Great Kindness Challenge started 13 years ago with just 3 Carlsbad schools. So it started with Jefferson Elementary School, Hope Elementary School, and Kelly Elementary School. So from those 3 initial schools 13 years ago, it's now grown. We're in 115 countries now. We are, this year we'll have 45,000 schools participating. It's going to be, currently we're at 21 million students signed up for the Great Kindness Challenge. And it all started right here in Carlsbad. And it's a week of kindness where students are challenged to complete as many acts of kindness as possible. And then there's all kinds of complementary activities that schools can do to really elevate that experience of connection, of unity, of compassion, of empathy, and of service. And so the week is dedicated to that. And then we, with the kickoff event, we really wanted to do something to bring all the schools together to really celebrate the launch of this huge feat for Carlsbad and this opportunity to make our communities kinder and more compassionate. We want every single child in the world to have access. They want that. If they want to be part of creating a more respectful, unified, joyful, happy place for everyone, we want every single child in the world to have access. So we're definitely on our way to that goal and already being in the 115 countries. But we want to continue having Carlsbad serve as the model and inspiration for the entire country and the entire world. Our biggest challenge really has been funding. That is, so Kids for Peace itself started 17 years ago. I'm the co-founder. Started with an amazing young woman, Danielle Graham. She was a high school student at the time. Since then, we've had so many incredible people part of the Kids for Peace and part of the Great Kindness Challenge. We're never short of ideas. We're never short of implementing really successful, impactful programs. But money, I'm a former school teacher. A lot of people who are drawn towards Kids for Peace have huge hearts, but the money part has been the challenge. Having that financial support lets us do what we do best and implement programs that are really impactful for our youth and for our communities. So having this grant from the Carlsbad Charitable Foundation, actually they were the first grant we ever got way back at the beginning. And when we got that grant from them, that really launched us and set us in motion to be able to do bigger programming. And so they've been a source of support from the very beginning for what we do. And it just helps us to relax and do what we do best, and that's serve our youth.
As you expand out, just in general terms, how much does it take to grow to another one? Is it created are you on like a self-fulfilling flywheel now where it's just getting success, or it's something that needs to keep, we need to keep fueling this fire?
We are. It feels like we've hit this tipping point. Right now, we're having over 200 schools every single day signing up for the Great Kindness Challenge. It's my inbox. It's so exciting because we get to see every school that signs up. So we have really wonderful systems that are able to track all of that and then to give everyone the resources that they need. And we make it very turnkey for all the schools to implement our programs. So it does seem to have some tipping point that's happened. Because we ask, how did you hear about us? And it's from the top down, bottom up. In California, we have the full support of the California Department of Education. now. Superintendent Tony Thurmond just sent out an email encouraging all California public schools to participate in the Great Kindness Challenge, which is just, it's phenomenal. And we have a lot of other school districts around the country that are encouraging all their schools to participate. And then there's a magic with educators is when something works for them, they naturally share it with other teachers. Mm-hmm. So a lot of it has grown just from word of mouth. So our job at Kids for Peace is to keep it fresh. We give a lot of fresh new ideas, keep it very easy to implement because educators are so busy. And we have so much going on that we know that we need to make it super simple for them to do and then keep the impact really high, make sure that it works, that it really is uplifting our youth spirits. It really is helping with our youth mental health. It really is preventing bullying from happening. Oh, yeah. And it is just adding to this more joyful school community, which is so important. We've really expanded beyond the schools into the whole communities. We have kindness certified companies now. So we're really blending everybody together. We're giving everyone an opportunity in Carlsbad to be part of this mission to create more kinder, more compassionate, unified, loving, respectful communities for everyone. We have a kindness certified company program now. And if they want to be part of that, we have a set of values that they have to agree to. It's a self-certification program, but we do have values that they are agreed to uphold. And they have to agree to be good to their people, good to their community by doing a certain amount of volunteering, supporting financially any nonprofit, good to the planet. They need to do their best to be eco-friendly. We have to care for our earth as well as our people. Mm-hmm. And then just doing their part overall to, individually to be kinder, more compassionate. So they agree to those values. And then we have a $150 certification fee that they pay. It's $150 if they're part of the chamber. We've partnered with the Carlsbad Chamber of Commerce now to launch this. And then it's that fee that helps to give us other funds to keep this a free program for everybody. They can just go up to our website, they can sign up and become part of this really growing movement. We have over 100 companies that are kind of certified companies. So on Monday, schools often will do a big launch or big kickoff at their own school. So on the 20th, on Saturday, right before that, we're doing the community kickoff. So we're bringing everyone together. But then on Monday, schools do, for example, Jefferson Elementary, one of the very first schools to do the Great Kindness Challenge. They do a big rally, a big assembly. They invite the whole community in to watch that, and it's all student-led and very joyful. And they do kindness tunnels out in front of the school at the beginning to really amp up the energy and the enthusiasm around it. And then they officially start the challenge, and all of the students then get a checklist, 50 acts of kindness, and then they're challenged to complete all 50 acts of those throughout the week. My very favorite one is Smile at 25 People. Wow. And we start with that one because it's the easiest thing to do. And a smile can make such a big difference. So we start with that. Sit with a new group of kids at lunch. And we really want to encourage kids to get out of their own comfort zone and reach beyond themselves. Read a book to a younger child. We really encourage cross-age collaboration and cross-age kindness. We really have compassion for each other. And it gives the older students a sense of worth as they are lifting the spirits of a younger student. Another one is thank your principal creatively. Slip a nice note into your friend's backpack. So things like that. When the Israel Hamas war broke out, it's so devastating when things like this are happening. And one thing that we've really found helps our ability to carry on in these kind of times is to do something. And there's really power in us all coming together. So we launched a Pause for Peace campaign where we invite everybody at 6:00 to stop for 60 seconds and just send out wishes of peace in the world. And we do have a mantra that we encourage people to say, which is, may there May there be peace in our hearts, peace in our minds, peace in the world for all humankind. So it's just a mantra that we can say over and over and help to feel better personally, and then help to send out the good energy out to the world.
What message would you like to share with the current and potential supporters about the importance of their contributions?
We can't do it alone, what we do, and we all need each other. And so what their support really propels the work that we do. And as I mentioned earlier, when we're able to relax and do what we do best, which is serve our youth, everything just gets multiplied and amplified. And so having their support allows us to really touch more lives, allows us to unite more people, and allows us to have this huge collective impact of kindness, compassion, joy, and respect. So we are eternally grateful to CCF.